Judge Çäùght as fake lawyer used to sentence Simon Ekpa to 6 years in prison resurface. All right, my dear listeners, it is celebration time for Simon Ekpa. Celebration time for Simon Ekpa as he is finally vindicated. All those people wey plan Ekpa arrest, God don hold them. Anyway, I dey greet everybody wey dey listen to me through this very channel. You're all welcome to the Lord TV. Yes, the truth finally resurface as Simon Ekpa is finally, in fact, vindicated. Do you know that that very judgment that was delivered in district court was actually, was actually delivered by a fake judge? That is number one. Then number two is that the lawyer that was used as a prosecutor to Simon Ekpa was actually an impersonator, not the real lawyer that's supposed to stand against Simon Ekpa. Finland made use of an impersonator. The person impersonated the right lawyer that's supposed to be used against Simon Ekpa. Now, the question here is this: where is the lawyer? You all know about Hamza Ankala. That is the prosecutor lawyer I introduced to you 3 days ago. Yes, he is the impersonator. Now, thank God for appeal court. The appeal court has finally helped Ekpa to discover who Ankala is, where he hails from, who he is, why he decided to impersonate, and have decided to release the punishment for impersonation. Of course, according to the law. Please, I will plead to you to help me share this video because now celebration thing for Simon Ekpa now. Now celebration thing, no be small thing. Celebration, no be small thing. Please come closer. Let me drop this very video with you. Now, according to the information, the Finnish law supports the idea that to convict someone, there usually must be an action, not just statements or intentions. I found relevant provisions in the Finnish Penal Code confirming that. Here are some extracts, summaries to corroborate that point. See, I am telling you people, I am not lying, that Finland actually implicated itself unknowingly. Yes, I am telling you the truth, I am not lying. You see, it's so painful that this will happen to Finland this way. I'm telling you the truth. And it's so painful that after one has happened to Kenya, Finland refused to learn from Kenya. They decided to fall into the trap like Kenya. They agreed to conspire with the Nigerian government to make use of an impersonator against Nnamdi Kanu. Now see what the truth has finally unveiled. Hand on the touch them one by one, and as so you're going to touch them one by one. Heaven know that one. Well, I must tell you the truth that the impersonator that was used against Simon Ekpa resurfaced unknown. He resurfaced unnoticed. He thought that he would not be caught. He thought that he would, no wonder during the pre-recording session before the main trial, Simon Ekpa was invited for a chat by the Finland judge at the appeal court in Helsinki. he was invited, and behold, Ekpa appeared, but the prosecutor lawyer, Hankala, did not appear. No wonder he chose to appear online and speak online. You see that? Because he was afraid, very, very afraid that he would be caught. But at that moment, he wasn't caught. Not until this very day. Even the second day, the day of the appeal, which is on the 16th. Because on the 15th was the pre-recording hearing. You understand now? Then on the 16th appeared to be the appeal hearing. So he appeared online during the pre-recording hearing, while on the 16th he came live. He wasn't caught, not until today. My dear listeners, Simon Ekpa is winning. Finally, the man that sentenced Simon Ekpa, that sent Simon Ekpa to 6 years imprisonment, happens to be an impersonator. To God be the glory. Biafrans, I want make una celebrate. I will be playing you a short video for you to listen, and I would like you to drop your own opinion because it's very long. No be small thing. No be small thing. Finland, you people are in for it. Listen.
Some physical act. So it is clear. How did you come about convicting Simon Ekpa on impersonation? How? Also, I want to ask, did he swindle anybody using the false guise that he's a lawyer? Did he commit any fraudulent activity as he was saying that he's a lawyer? Did he use it to commit any fraud? Did he misrepresent himself as a lawyer and use it to commit atrocity? Also, who did Simon Ekpa impersonate? What lawyer name did he use? What bar number did he use? What code? Because before you can say you're a lawyer, you must prove that you're a lawyer to whoever is listening to you to believe you that you're a lawyer. You will quote, your number of your bar number. You will quote where you are. You will quote cases you have won. You will also quote some legal, presence that proves that you are a lawyer, because they all have codes everywhere in the world.
If you run a business in Nigeria, this is the smartest investment you can make. Here are 4 benefits of our View Solar CCTV camera. It runs 100% on solar. It has infrared night vision. You can watch your shop.
What evidence do you have that Simon Ekpa used such to identify himself? Who did he represent himself as? And also, did Simon Ekpa appear in court as a lawyer? Did he ever appear in court, identify himself as a lawyer? Did you catch him red-handed doing that? Or are you basing your conviction on mere statements and hearsay? Because as far as I'm concerned, if not that Nigerian government had a request from you, Simon Ekpa would have been walking free in Finland by now. There would have been no such thing on any allegation of tax or of impersonation on his head. All this was brought up because of the case that has been created by Asai Dokubo on behalf of the Nigerian government, supplying the Finland government, and also the negotiations that has been going behind. And now, the Finland government does not have enough to nail him on terrorism charge, and decided to cook up other stupid, I call it stupid charges. Any charge that you cannot boldly convince a man of, unless you are forcefully trying to convince him, you now force the charge so that you can sentence him. That is a stupid charge. Any charge.
So, my dear listeners, have you heard that? Simon Ekpa was forced. He was forced into being sentenced. The charges levied against Simon Ekpa was a first one. So everything centers on conspiracy, and this happened between the Finland government and the Nigerian government, which is very, very wrong of them. You see that? So that very virus which the Nigerian government inflicted on Kenya, they have succeeded in inflicting it on Finland, and Finland has really fell for it, which is very, very bad. Finland, of all people, a well-developed nation. I was so shocked that Alexander Stubb, of all people, the president of Finland, will allow himself to fall flat. This is a shock. Please, dear listeners, I would like you to share this video. Share it, because by sharing it, you are helping Simon Ekpa in this case. Yes, you are helping him to attract more support, and the more support he gets, the more records for his release, because people are already started casting their votes, including me, as I'm standing here in this very studio. Ekpa must be released, whether the devil like it or not. Thank you.